Alright guys, here I got this Midea 18-inch pedestal fan under the Black& Decker brand. So this is a curve find. Um, I just found this several days ago. And it's just dirty. There's not much wrong with it. The only problem is the control panel. There's a problem with the power button. For some reason, it just does not turn on instantly. And you gotta find a certain angle in order to turn on the fan, which is quite weird. So I might look into probably making this into a push button control fan sometime in the future if I don't sell it immediately. But apart from that, all I needed was just a bit of cleaning. But what I also did is that I changed the motor. This here is the original motor. You know, it is slightly underpowered compared to what it was supposed to be. So what I did was I transplanted another motor from another Midea fan from the mid 2000s that I had. So this fan now runs up to speed. So let's take a close up at this. Now it does have a small base, which I kind of like compared to something like this big here. The disappointment part is that these bases have a plastic weight at the bottom, therefore, and these tend to break. So I could tell you how many of these fans I found with broken bases, or should I say broken weight plates. Because compared to something like this, these tend to last a lot longer because they're made of metal. It's just a metal plate compared to some plastic weight like this one. But yeah, nothing much special here. Motor cover's the same. The control box is the same. So this model here has been in production since the mid 2000s at most, because I've seen the 16-inch version of the Polaris fan having this exact control box design here. But yeah, as far as the aerodynamics of this blade, if we could take a look into it. Now, what I'm impressed about it is that the trailing edge is pretty much in line with the front of the blade hub. And then you have the leading edge pretty much being pitched backwards instead of forwards, like the older versions. But yeah, it still has this skinny blade set. I don't think Midea might be retiring this design anytime soon. Because, this blade set is 25 years old in production still, which is insane to me. And the other part is this fan is from 2017, just in case you want to know the manufacturing date. But yeah, knowing Midea products, they tend to be decent, even though their 16-inch versions throughout the 2010s had a bit massive flop because they were selling their 16-inch fans with very flat pitch blades, which tend to warp. But yeah, has this handle as well, which is, I don't know who is going to use it with that. But anyways, let's just start with the low. Just move this over here. But yeah, it has decent amount of power. I'm not even kidding. Just look at that. Sure, it's not as strong as that air cane you see over there, but with how the aerodynamics of this blade are set, you could pretty much feel this from a distance. And also, the airflow is not that choppy at all compared to other blade sets I've seen. The airflow is almost constant. It really is. Medium. Yeah, as you see there, that's what I'm talking about with the push button control having issues. But yeah, the airflow seems to change a lot. Now, of course, that aircan you see over there having steeper pitch blades, it has a lot more constant airflow compared to this banana blade shaped fan, or boomerang blade, should I say? Hi. Okay, I'm having issues. Full, alright, that's full power. Yeah, just look at that. But I think the 16-inch version did a better job in terms of airflow, because the way that blade is manufactured is also insane. And I'm talking about the newer blade set that you probably have seen already. Because that blade set had more constant airflow, and it was a bit slightly more powerful than these boomerang shaped blades. Alright, let's go back to with the oscillations. Another weird thing with these remote control pedestal fans is that for some reason they tend to start from medium, and then they go back to whatever speed you switch it on to. May as well move this forward because the currents are getting caught. Alright, there we go. Also, another thing, the type of gearbox this has is it's the same type that SMC was using since the 80s. And I'm just wondering why Midea didn't keep making these gearboxes for other fan models apart from the 18-inch models. Because these gearboxes, from what I understand, they never seem to fail, ever, compared to other gearboxes, in which when they fail, some teeth start getting missing, or the fan just oscillates and then it starts clicking in one place. Never seen that issue with one of these gearboxes. At the high. And also, these gearboxes help out with the oscillation. It's almost smooth here, which I kind of like. Yeah, these are, even though these are not steeply pitched, these are still quite some powerful fans, which is quite insane. But enough. So yeah, that's the spin down right there. Which, of course, I have already serviced this fan, so there's no problem with it anymore. But yeah, there you have it. That's the Midea 18-inch pedestal fan under the Black & Decker brand from 2017.